Why blaming women will not help you to improve your dating life. And when you master the science of attraction, when you understand how attraction works, you can actually transform your dating life. You can actually improve it. The reason I'm doing this training is because I understand that a lot of guys are frustrated with women. Maybe you are frustrated with women. Maybe you feel like no matter what it is that you do, relationships just don't work. I keep hearing it everywhere. Men complaining, relationships don't work these days. Women are not worth a relationship. You know, maybe that's you. Maybe you even think that all women are the problem. But what if I told you that the real issue in your dating life is not women, but it's a lack of understanding about attraction? So in this training, I'm going to dive deep into why blaming women is a dead end and how understanding the psychology of attraction, of romance, will completely change your dating life. So what are you going to learn? Well, I'm going to dive into why resentment toward women keeps you trapped in the same negative cycle. I'm going to give you 5 key strategies to master attraction and social interactions. I'm going to help you shift your mindset to become more confident and more charismatic. I'm going to share some science behind female attraction and what truly makes you desirable. And I'm going to give you a few practical techniques, pickup artist techniques to make you help get your interactions up and running and effortless and fun. And by the end of this training, you will stop wasting your time and energy on frustration and hopefully, and that's my wish for you, start seeing real results in your dating life. Now, who am I? My name is Rink. I have the most Frisian name that you can think of when you see such a Brazilian, handsome, sexy man as I. And in the last 20 years, I've dedicated my life to self-development as a man. And for the past 18 years of that, I spent a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of financial, a lot of finances into studying the psychology and the science of romantic attraction. And since 2009, I've been teaching, coaching, mentoring internationally to help guys understand the game better. Yeah. Now, why this specific training? Is because I see a lot of men passing by who believe that women are shallow, that women are manipulative, or that women are only interested in men with money, or that women are only interested in men who have high status. Well, there's small parts of truth in it, but it's also, self-destructive if you hold on to that belief. Yeah, like all women want money. That's wrong. Yeah, evolutionary psychology shows that attraction is not about manipulation. It's not about just money. It's not about shallowness. Yeah. It's about behavioral signals that communicate confidence, that communicate strength, that communicate emotional stability, not vulnerability. And another harmful belief, for an example, is that women only want bad boys. Women only want assholes. Look, the truth is that women are naturally drawn to men who communicate behavioral signals that basically show that these men have strong masculine traits, such as decisiveness, as leadership, emotional control, confidence, strength, emotional strength. So instead of blaming women, if you have an ambition to want a steady relationship, or maybe become a father, create a healthy family, the key is to develop these traits in yourself. Because women are not the enemy. Women are the mirror. And too many men walk around with resentment towards women, convinced that they are all shallow, manipulative, only after money, only after status. But here's the truth. Women are simply responding to the energy that you put out. So if you carry anger, insecurity, or frustration, that's exactly what they will pick up on and reflect back at you right in your face. Yeah, women do not reject men because they love bad boys or only want rich guys. They reject men who lack confidence, who lack purpose, who lack emotional control. And the moment you start seeing women as allies instead of enemies, as people who respond to the best version of you, that's the moment that your dating life is going to slowly change. It will not just change overnight, but it will change. So stop blaming them and start focusing on what you can control. Your mindset, your confidence, your social skills, your communication skills, the way that you show up in the world, your charisma. Because you are not unlucky. Yeah, you just haven't mastered the game yet. And especially nowadays, a lot of guys believe that attraction is all about luck. That some men are just born with it. The 10%. Yeah, people talk about the 10%. The 10% get all the women. The rest get nothing. That's bullshit. Yeah, that's bullshit. Look, attraction follows certain psychological principles, just like business, just like fitness, just like social dynamics. The only difference is that most men never study or practice these principles. If your dating life sucks, it's not because of your genetics or, of course, there's this one outlier every now and then. Yeah, the guy with no legs. Could be. But overall, it's not about your genetics. It's not about bad luck. It's because you haven't taken control yet. Every confident, higher status guy that you admire once started at the bottom. The difference is he learned and adapted and he took action. Yeah, and that's exactly what you are going to do if you're not held back by your comfort zone. Because your comfort zone is the only thing holding you back. Look, you already have the ability to attract quality women. You're just not taking enough action. Let's be real here. And every time you hesitate to approach, every time you let a moment slip away, you reinforce the belief that you are not good enough. But here's the secret. Confidence isn't something that you're born with. It's something that you earn through repetition, by taking action repeatedly. And you don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to be fearless. You just need to start taking small steps outside of your comfort zone. The more you put yourself out there, the easier it will get. Yeah, because your brain rewires itself, and before you know it, meeting and attracting women becomes as natural as breathing. But you're going to have to step up. Yeah, you cannot expect different outcomes if you don't put in a different energy, if you don't take different action steps. Look, imagine waking up every day, feeling confident, feeling charismatic, feeling attractive, feeling in control. Imagine walking into any room knowing that people in general are drawn to you. And not because of luck, but because you've built yourself into the kind of man who naturally attracts people. Like you are an attractive man. This isn't just fantasy, it's 100% within your control, but it requires action. Yeah, reading and thinking about it won't change anything. Taking action will. Taking the right action will. Yeah, the men who win in life, the men who win in dating are the ones who go for it. Yeah, the guys who take risks are the guys that you see with women. The guys that you think are assholes. Yeah, because every time you you see the girl that you like and she's with another guy, like, why is she with that asshole? I'm so much better. I'm so much nicer. I'm so much more capable of loving her. I respect women. Well, but you don't take action. That's why she's with him, because she doesn't have another option. You didn't present yourself. So the only question that you have to ask is, am I ready to be that guy? Am I ready to take action like that guy does? It is what it is, guys. But if you are ready to take action, I'm going to give you a few strategies that you can implement. Yeah, very simple things. We're not going to go super deep into them, but you'll understand them anyways, and you'll be able to take them and take action. So strategy number 1. See women as allies. Don't look at them as enemies. Men who struggle in dating often see women as opponents, as if they're out to use or reject them. Like, yeah, women stand in front of the mirror for 2.5 hours to make themselves look pretty, just so that they can reject you. Really? That belief creates tension, creates self-sabotage. Look, people are naturally drawn to those who see them in a positive light. How does that sound? So if you see women as allies and potential partners instead of, the enemy, your interactions will become much more natural and much more enjoyable, because you become much more natural and much more enjoyable. So change your perspective. See women as people with their own fears, with their own desires, with their own experiences. Be genuinely open. Yeah, open to new experiences. And give women the benefit of the doubt instead of assuming the worst. And then when something happens, you're like, yeah, see, I knew it. That mindset, that way of going through life is not going to help you. Yeah, so approach conversations with positivity. Enter interactions with a sincere curiosity and a playful energy, instead of skepticism. Try to reframe your thoughts into the positive. So in conversations, instead of thinking, women always reject me, that's literally what a lot of men just project outwards. Yeah, that's the energy that they send. Women will always reject me. And they go with that energy into a social setting, into a conversation. If they go into a conversation, because most men stand at the sidelines thinking, women always reject me. Instead of that, reframe your thoughts. I am excited to see who I'm going to meet today and where it leads. I am a man of value, and I bring value everywhere I go, and I expect nothing back, just because I can. It doesn't matter how people respond to me. I respond back with love and happiness, because that's the guy I am. I never get rejected. Just speaking these words, I get this silly smile on my face. I'm looking at the camera here. This big white fake smile. But that's what positive framing does. And now, look at how I look. Women always reject me. Women always reject me. Women always reject me. Dude, I'm already getting this negative energy boiling up inside me. And that's the energy that I send around. What do you think people will do? Of course she will reject you. If you come in with a face like this, no one wants to get to know you. But when you are excited to just see who you're going to meet and where it's going to lead, and you're open and you're curious about what's going to happen, do I not look way more approachable right now? Wait. Strategy number 2, master emotional control, because that's what it's about. Positive framing helps you to master your emotional state. You have to learn how to control your emotions, because frustrated men react emotionally to everything that's going on around them, to bad experiences, to rejection. Yeah, thinking things like, well, women never respect me. Women never like me. They never respect me. I heard a guy that say that one time. He was so passionate about it, like he really believed it. Like it was his conviction. Women never respect me. And respect, it came out with such force. Like, and it really made me think, like, dude, if that's your belief, then you're right. Because you will find reasons why. You will find reasons to reinforce your beliefs. And women send out a lot of different kinds of signals, and you will only pick up on the bad ones. And this will make you weak, and this will make you reactive. Look, women are naturally attracted to men who show emotional strength, who show emotional balance, who are, who are able to pass a shit test with a big smile, who aren't vulnerable, like, oh, I'm so vulnerable. No, I'm emotionally stable. Yeah, emotional stability signals, it communicates leadership, it communicates trust, it communicates reliability. So when you do get rejected, it's not personal. It's part of the game. Yeah, that's what you need to print inside your mind. Rejection is not personal. Most people, when women reject you, like, when do they reject you? It's at the start of a conversation, right? She doesn't have the time to know you. So it's not personal. It's part of the game. So detach from outcomes. See rejection as feedback, not as failure. Make sure to regulate your emotions, especially when you are in a social environment, and especially when you are not used to be in a social environment. Take a deep breath before starting a conversation. Ground yourself. Yeah, especially when you get too excited. And make sure to respond. Don't overreact. Stay calm. Stay playful when a woman tests you. She's testing your emotional resilience. So don't react or overreact. So when a woman tests you, if she, for an example, says something like, I don't know about you, you're trouble. Instead of overreacting and trying to, no, I'm not trouble. What makes you think I'm trouble? No, agree and amplify. That's a great PUA technique to use, agree and amplify. So you reply with, you have no idea. Should I warn you now or let you find out yourself? With a smile on your face. Don't take yourself too serious. Like no one else does. So why do you? But have a little bit of fun with it. I don't know about you, you're trouble. You have no idea, little girl. Put a smile on your face. Like, what would James Bond do? Would he overreact? Would he explain himself? No, he wouldn't. He would put that smirk on his face, and he would go like, I am. That's it. So respond, don't overreact, agree, amplify. Strategy number 3, build social value, build status. I keep hearing this often. Women only want rich men. Look, yes, finances and having resources is an important part of attraction. It is. But attraction is not about money. Listen up. It's about perceived social value. It's about perceived social value. Why? Why is that? Women are drawn to men who are respected by others and who seemingly are crawling up that mountain and improving their social value. Why is that? It's because a man who has social value or is improving his status most likely has more access to resources. And in the last 15 to 17, about 17 years, I don't know, 17, maybe even 18 years that I've been diving into this, I've seen a lot of millionaires who absolutely sucked with women. They had all the money, but they had no woman that was genuinely attracted to them. So yeah, sure, like they had the sugar babies that wanted the money, but those sugar babies didn't get wet. They were drier than the Sahara Desert. They didn't desire that man. They desired his money. Now, isn't that all women? Dude, are you not following the training? Look, and if you don't have a lot of money, look, I don't have a lot of money, but in the poorest times, I had the most action. Why is that? Because I know how to communicate higher social value. And you can build your own value. You can build your own status through confidence, through social influence, to learning how to communicate without even saying anything. But in a way that makes her experience you as a higher status guy, because it's all about higher status signals. So expand your social circle with more valuable people. Develop a unique identity. Become known for something. It's okay to be known. And leverage group dynamics. When women notice men who are respected by others. So there you go. Use pre-selection by subtly mentioning female friends. Build social proof by building a fun social environment around you. Yeah, that makes you instantly more attractive. Strategy number 4, take the lead in interactions. A lot of guys, they stay at home because they think that they don't know what to say. But you can learn. You can develop social skills. Women are naturally attracted to leaders. Women are naturally attracted to men who are confident and who create opportunities instead of the ones who wait for them at home, who wait for a match on a dating app. So be that guy. Be the guy that creates opportunities. Don't wait for them. Lead conversations, introduce topics, ask direct questions. That's what you can do in a social setting. You cannot do that when you're alone in your bedroom. Be decisive. Make concrete plans instead of being vague. And be physically comfortable leading. Yeah, guide a woman through a crowded space. Learn how to dance. Learn how to do partner dance. It will help you to become comfortable in physical touch. Being physical is a very important part of communication between human beings, especially between men and women. Yeah, and a PUA technique that you can use, a pickup artist technique, is the compliance test. Yeah, we use the compliance test. If you want to take the lead, hey, hold this for a second. And you hand her your phone. And then you grab something out of your pocket. And then you grab your phone back. Thank you. Now, I want to show you this. What do you think this is made of? And what do you think this is made of? And then you go on. Yeah, you stack forward. And the compliance test is here, does she hold your phone? Does she grab it? If she doesn't, she's not compliant. If she does, she's compliant. And that tells you something about how she is experiencing the interaction, the social interaction with you. Strategy number 5, master the art of flirting. I mean, a guy who's not able to flirt is just as useless as a guy who's unable to fight, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. I think flirting is such an important skill to have as a man. It will literally, especially today, it will set you apart from the majority of men. Because most men have zero social skill, zero communication skill, zero charisma, zero flirting skill. And you can learn this. But a very negative belief that a lot of guys have about this is flirting is disrespectful or flirting is manipulative. No, flirting is playfulness. It's not manipulation. We know from evolutionary psychology that teasing and humor and pushing away, the push-pull technique, it actually creates emotional connection. So think flirting is just a fun way to build a connection. It creates a fun bubble. It creates exactly what she needs, that magnetic tension. Which is one of the reasons why a lot of men, when they have a date, and then after the date, when she's at home, she sends a text message, and then you receive it, and it says, "I had a good time, you were nice, but I don't feel the click, and I don't want to see you anymore." Why is that? Why is that, do you think? It's because you are too serious. Yeah, you're not fun to be around. You have no flirting skills, so she didn't feel any emotional stimulation. And every time I say this, I get the following response always from men. Yeah, but is it on me to stimulate her emotionally? Well, if you want to get inside her, yes, it is. It is. She needs emotional stimulation. You cannot logic your way inside her. You cannot logic your way into her brain and hypnotize her with logic to come and sit on your face. Yes, it's on you. You have to emotionally stimulate her the right way, in a way that's comfortable for her, so that she can warm up to you and do all the things that you want her to do. So use playful teasing. Use light touches. Use eye contact. Use a little, like give her a punch. Like, you little shit. With a smile on your face. Give a compliment, then challenge her, like, you're cute, but also bet you're a handful. Like, she seems like a handful. It's never going to happen between you and me. With a smile on your face, like a little James Bond smirk. It is on you to emotionally stimulate her if you want her to feel attracted to you. And you cannot do that through logic, and you cannot do that through being boring. It is what it is. You can hate me for saying it, but you cannot say I'm wrong. So, there you have it. See women as allies, not enemies. Master your emotional control. Build social value. Build status. Take the lead in interactions and learn to flirt. Master flirting. If you know how to flirt, everybody will perceive you as a more charismatic and a more interesting and a more attractive overall guy. Yeah, attractive overall. It is what it is. These are social skills and you can improve them. You can learn them. But you have to get out of your house. You have to get off your ass. Shit, shower, shave, suit up, and go into a social environment, because that's where you practice. That's the social dojo. And every day that you stay at home, you'll stay frustrated, you'll miss opportunities. You'll miss opportunities to grow. You'll miss opportunities to learn. You'll miss opportunities to meet amazing women. There's more than enough amazing women out there. I meet a lot of them. And I would like for you to meet one of them, 2, 3, 4, 5 if you must. Yeah, and to make sure that she has an amazing time. Because then you will send me a message. Hey, Baldy, you were right. Thank you. And that's all I want. Yeah, because winners take action. Like, share, subscribe for more. Yeah, your success with women is in your hands. Your blooming relationships are in your hands. You becoming a charismatic father. Yeah, leading a family. It's all in your hands. And complaining inside your bedroom and giving a wank every now and then is not going to help. Yeah, the only thing that's going to help is to get out of your get out of the house. I wanted to say get out of your own ass. Well, it's the same thing. Yeah, stop blaming women and start taking action. Brother, I love you, and I see you in the next training.